Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Manawar Ahmed. I'm discussing the major topic about the aviation of ground handling. What happens exactly in the ground handling? I believe I have already discussed the previous part, and this is a part number 2, which I'll be discussing more on ground handling. So please take down the notes in order for you to get best out of these slides, and I'm always there to help you out. Okay, thank you, stay tuned. And coming back to the next slide, we have already discussed in this topic, we are discussing about the significance of ground handling. What do you mean by ground handling in airport operations? Why do you think it is necessary to study this topic, and what is the important things that you will be studying in this topic? And the third thing I mentioned, the importance of ground handling in the airline operations. Airline operations plays an important role in terms of ground handling. So unless and until there is a ground handling fix, is because your flight will not be able to depart and land. Okay, so let's talk about it. We have already discussed about the definition of the ground handling, the major categories as well. The third one is cabin service. We have discussed catering service. We have discussed. Today we'll be discussing more on ramp service. Ramp service is nothing but the servicing of the ramp. What are the different kinds of various kinds of services which takes place in the ramp? Let's take for example, like the once our aircraft comes to the ground, in and out of the parking position by the way of the aircraft marshalling. So you require a marshalling who will be able to assist you for the aircraft to come in and then go. So also helps in guiding the aircraft. So marshaller will be guiding the aircraft to the correct position of the aircraft where it has to be parked. The place where it is parked is called as a bay, BAY. So the place where it is parked, and the apron is the place where the entire area where the aircraft is parked, the adjacent thing, it's called the apron. Okay, so towing, pushback. What is meant by towing? Towing is nothing but you're towing of the aircraft. Like this example, you are fixing your aircraft with some other equipment that will help you in the movement of the aircraft, especially for in and out of the aircraft. It helps as well, and also it helps from one place to another place as well. Okay, and pushback tractor is nothing but a very big equipment which is being used for the pushback. Lavatory drainage takes place. Lavatory drainage, once the aircraft comes, the lavatory drainage will be emptied. Okay, water carriage or water carriage, typically non-portable for lavatory sink use. So non-portable water is being used for the lavatory purpose. Air conditioning, more common smaller aircraft. So there are some sort of air conditioning which is being used for the GPUs called general power unit, which is widely used for the smaller aircraft. Air starch units, as its name suggests, the air starch units which helps in the aircraft to start, to give the power to the engine in order for them to start. Okay, luggage handling usually by means of belt loaders and baggage carts. So luggage is handled in the belt loaders, the kind of equipment. I'll be discussing more on the belt loaders, all the different equipment which is being used in the aircraft, and also the baggage cart. What is baggage cart? Is a trolley which is being used for the transportation of baggage from one point to another point. Okay, gate check-in baggage often handles on tarmac as passenger disembarks. So we'll be talking what is disembark. Disembark means is the passengers are coming out of the aircraft. Embark means for the passenger coming out. In that we'll be studying about passenger service. What is passenger service? The service which is provided to the passengers in an airport after the place where they're going to be checking in, and from the point to the checking in, they finish the checking process, then they go to the immigration process, then they finish the security process, then they go to the gate. So you don't have to worry about it. As I traveled for the first time, I had lots of difficulties while going through because I was tense and panic. But these days you don't have to worry about the airport. The airport is fully equipped, all the essential things. If you have any questions, any queries which need to be clarified at an airport, you'll be having an assistance provided. You will have a passenger service, you'll have authorities, you have a police personnel, you have a security personnel, you have an airline staff. So various kinds of services which are being present these days in an airport. Okay, let's go through what is the services that includes in the passenger service. The first one is providing checking counter services for the passengers departing on the customer airline. So there is a different way of customer airline which is being position. Let's see, for example, Air India is placed on Air India counter, Emirates is placed on Emirates, and Etihad placed on Etihad, Qatar Airways placed on Qatar Airways. If you want to report, please you need to report to the particular area. It is where there is a logos is being present. You just need to head to that direction and provide your itinerary like passport and document. Providing gate arrival and departure services. You need to be providing gate arrival and departure. The agents required to meet a flight on arrival as well as provide departing services including boarding passengers and closing the flight. So you'll be studying more on this and stuffing the different transfer counters. What is transfer counter? If the passenger is passing through the transit point, what is the transit? Transit is nothing but if the passenger, let's say for example, if the person is traveling from Bangalore, BLR to Dubai, DXB, and from DXB to Manchester, MAN. So he has to get on. That's the transit point is Dubai because he's been transiting from one point to another point. We'll be studying more topics on the different kinds of transfer. So stay tuned to me on this. Please make sure to log in to me, and you will be learning lots of things about aviation. And I am going to give you the best education for you to be able to understand. Alright, let's move to the next topic for today. So you'll be discussing about field operation. Field operation is this service dispatches the aircraft, maintains the communications with the rest of the airline operation at the airport and with the ATC. What is ATC? Air traffic control. So we will be studying more on air traffic control. So this is enough for the today's topic. Please, I request you, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Okay, please click on the like button, then select the subscription button. Comment if you have any kind of comments which can be useful for you guys. I'm always feel free to help you. Please stay tuned, log in. Thank you. God bless you. We'll be discussing more on the next topic. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.